Good morning. We are live here at Holding Your Space Meditation in the morning, and so happy to be here with you today. Haven't worked out my lighting. I'm having the glares and the things like that, so please forgive me. If I go without the glasses, well, I'll be squinting the whole time. So, good morning, Sarah Broyles, Back 40 Studios. Says, blessing galactic citizens with a heart and a spaceship. I'm digging it. Happy National Unicorn Day. She's going to be in and out again today. Probably missed the chat, but that's all right. You know, some days everybody's chatty. Some days everybody's tired, and it's quite all right. Any way it works out. I'm here, and we're going to take it a moment at a time. I hope everyone is safe, your weather's good, and that you have everything that you need. May everything in your life be working out for you, even when we think it isn't. Good morning, Carolina. Good morning. Here's a little wish for your prosperity, a little iron pyrite, the fool's gold here from the land of gold. I live on a big granite rock as the crow flies, maybe a couple of hours from Yosemite. And we can see, and on a clear day, we can see out to Mammoth, backside of Mammoth, and the areas down below Yosemite. It's absolutely stunning. I call it Resilience Ridge because this place has been absolutely one of the most concentrated, amazing places for me to learn about resilience and building your resilience and what does it take. Good morning, dear Kelly. Good morning. Sending love and hugs to everybody. You do your thing, girl. Be right back. Looking forward to it. Hope everybody's doing well. I think I'd like to set the tone here. I've been listening to some um, sound bath music, and for some reason, this beautiful rose quartz with the C2048 angel tuning fork is just been my jam. Allow the vibration to move through you, to gently awaken you. If you're somewhere where the sun is already shining and life's already moving and grooving, allow this to come into your consciousness for just a moment. It's still ringing. These are the effects of the healing work that we do, the prayers, the meditations, whatever tools we choose to use, is that we start with our intention to set for a good, beautiful day, to reset our minds and our hearts with the things that are bothering us. If we have the thoughts that keep reoccurring, the worries that don't let you have peace, well, these are the kind of little things that we can just, oh, that's the tone that says, yes, I can relax and I can calm down. Or a little bit of a drum. I'm going to give that one a little bit of a go. We hear something calming and soothing. Or we come into a meditative space, wherever it is that you go. There's so many places in the interwebs and that we can all go and find that click that says, oh yeah, I can do this. That's building your resilience. Calling the friend. We need the good friends coming to this space, Annie's space. Anybody who's doing meditation, any of your readers and seers and doers. It's, oh, no gatekeeping. It's all out here for everyone. Well, hello there, Barbara Berkman. Everybody's saying hello. Lovely to see you all here. And shine your light, everybody. Shine that light. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, good, you can hear it. I can never tell when, where I'm just in my own little room here, my own little nut world, you know, hitting tuning forks and the drum and whatnot we do. Setting our space. Good morning, Denise. Lovely to see you. Good morning, Jen. I went back through my list. Good morning, Liz. And my list got out of control for a little bit, And so I put everything together. So I have a long list today, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but anybody wants me to add anybody, I've gone back over the list and I appreciate everyone here and for coming here to being in this space because never underestimate the resonance of the vibration that we create when we gather. It's because we're here in the physical world, I don't think we understand how the light might appear to shine. But you know what was so cool? Has anybody been watching the new filming and the new images from the Apollo? I think it's absolutely fantastic. I'm a big sky watcher. We've got a small telescope, and I'm not the most knowledgeable about which constellations are where and with all the planets and all the stuff. But I can tell you that put your DNA on the like. That's right. Put that DNA on the like. But if you can, take a moment. If you're wondering about how special these are the words that oh, what is his name? He was just wonderful. His ways with words is just calming. And he's sending that message, the astronaut. Oh, what is his name? Oh my gosh, if you guys remember, let me know. I'm a little early here still. But you know what? It's beautiful. The images of the moon that we may have never seen before, and especially the mysteries of what's going on the dark side of the moon. And just to see the craters and the formations and whatnot, it's just absolutely mesmerizing. Good morning. So nice to see everybody. Hi, Barbara Hartlove. I was out there this weekend. We did a surprise attack visit to the grandkids in the Monterey area. My daughter and I just got in the car real early because I haven't been going anywhere much. Lots of, self-care action going on. And we just got in there. We turned off our location on our phones and we just surprised them at the front door. Check it out, something's being delivered. And they came out like, oh, grandma, there's nothing been delivered here. This just, like crazy old lady. What are you talking about? And then my daughter came around the corner, was like, surprise. They didn't have a clue. We got there at about, like 9:30 in the morning when they were just starting to figure out whether or not the Easter Bunny came or not. And was just so delightful. But then we left the next morning. But the ocean was stunning and I envy that. But I'm fortunate that if we get a wild hair, we could just go out in the middle of our busy and go and visit. So I encourage everybody that has the ability to see your loved ones and to make those connections and do silly little surprise things for each other. It's true, Kelly. We do. We create a huge impact together. And when you see the images of the earth from space, and then you hear them say that we really are in a special place, that out there in the vast expanse of space, that we're someplace where it's a unique, Joni Mitchell called it the little garden planet, oasis in space. Yeah, the low voice she never knew she had. Um, oh, yes, I have her right here on my list, Kelly Bach. Let's take a moment and all of our loved ones and friends and cohorts in YouTube, light and love, and Wolf Girl, Dolly, Oracle, their bubbly Rachel is going into her surgery right now. Yes, going into her surgery right now. So we know how to do the juju, send the love and the light to and the little sparkle fairies. I don't know, whatever works for you. Sparkle fairies is awesome. I like it. Just a beautiful, lovely thought for her team. Invite, I'm sure you know what, she's done these things before. The light, the love, the angels, the guides, all the loved ones, her relatives that love her are all, I'm sure, busy. But we can just add our visualization of her. Dolly is doing great. She's feeling great after her surgery. Whatever the results of her surgery are going to be good. She's going to heal quickly. She's going to feel great. And just keep, seeing her doing really wonderful. Of course, good morning, Tarot Ask Backwards. I would love to be able to infuse this moment with a little bit of peace of mind. I need that too. Be perfectly honest about that. Peace of mind, peace in your heart, to be able to be fluid in these moments when life isn't easy or we're having challenges and surgeries and health issues and things we're trying to work with in our lives. I've been transparent about some of mine, and one of them is, hey, I just got my stitches out. My ears are no longer the same length. But I can deal with that later if I want, or maybe the sutures will and relax in time after I'm healing. But I am extremely beyond the moon grateful that at my age of 67, that a cancer appeared on my right ear. I know I'm backwards in here, but that all of that energy that caused that, which is probably me needing to learn to listen. They've been bothering me for a long time to listen. In this ear, spirit, loved ones, others, guides, anybody that says, "Hey, lady, you know what? I've got something for you to listen to." And so I'm still working on that, but to visualize that this healing energy, these tones, these little angel, beautiful tuning fork vibrations. Shall we do it again? For Dolly, for all of us who have anything going on, let's just get that energy going. We're not going to hang on to any of that stuff. We're going to let it go. Oh, yeah, that's where I hear mine too, in the right ear. I love that. Great reminder. Tarot Ask Backwards reminds us of something really important when we're hard on ourselves with a shoulda, woulda, couldas, and all that kind of stuff, or when we're very easily triggered in our lives because our own expectations hold us really tight. Um, Blessings, and we're divinely protected. No mistakes, only experiences. And I love that. Good morning, Oxford Cat. Nice to see you. And to everyone that can't be here or isn't feeling well or has to be busy this morning, I think that we'll send you some love if you want. This is a take what you need and leave the rest situation, free will planet. Good morning, Fatima. Lovely to see you. I hope you're feeling good. Here we go. Wherever you hear your messages, wherever you feel connected in your heart, and whomever you're connected to, let's feel that connection this morning. I love hearing people are getting better every day. I like to pretend that I am every day getting better, taking care of my health the best I can, little by little. Got goals, and as things emerge, handling it. And it's not easy because the body actually has pain with all these things. Oh, I'm just going to swing in and have a little surgery here. No, it doesn't work out like that. Like yesterday when they were taking out my stitches, turned out that one of the actual knots of the stitches was actually inside the wounded area because he pulled a little tight on it, trying to make sure he got, a good plastic surgical kind of a, fix on my ear. And the gals that are in there, had to really get in there and take a few minutes for it. And so it was good though, we had the little stitches whisperer come in and help take care of it. And it was beautiful. Good morning, Illumination Portal. It's lovely to see you. I'm so happy. Now let's just get in here with our little magic wands. We're going to use a little, we've been using our tools today, apparently. And let's just cut all the stuff off of it. Oh, get everything off of ooh, I'm feeling this. Get off of your chakras. Just break links with anybody. Your chakras are just like you got fishing line in there. Both of them, both of these, yes. We'll use this as a demonstration. I've got a heart chakra. I don't know, it's a big one. And it's got a fishing rod on it, right? And you just cast that out. Well, somebody might call you. Somebody might feel you. Somebody might go, "Oh, I hope Julie's okay." Or I hope Val's okay. I hope Heart Love's all right. Let's check in on everybody. Let's just say a little prayer for everybody, right? You can get wands. Wands are free. They're for everyone. So, oh, Denise had a show with Alex, with a guest talking about breath and it being better than medicine. Oh, yes. That while they were working on me, I was breathing through the uncomfortable parts. And then, you don't realize that when you have something like that happen, almost everybody's been through some kind of procedure, even if it's just your teeth, to remember to breathe through it, to breathe through all these things that feel like they're getting stuck in us and break those links, take a deep breath and blow out your bubble. And if you want them in your space, let them in. If you don't, well, just with love from your heart, say, you know what? I'm needing my own space for my own rejuvenation today. I love you and I'll talk to you soon. Because I think we can have good boundaries while we're doing all of this, taking our breaths, taking our moments to heal. Aha! Val says she does have a couple of crystal wands. Woohoo! Whatever you've got. I mean, even if you go out and get yourself a couple of sticks, there's something to be said. And Terry mentioned this a lot, that whatever you're practicing, visualize that you can do it. Musicians do this for difficult pieces. that they're working on, and runs and breaks and how to breathe if you're a singer. And if you're, you play the horn or the drums, it doesn't matter what you play. You have to see yourself working through the music if you're playing something orchestral or somebody else's sheet music. It's quite amazing. And I like to invite the positive to come in. And if someone is connecting me with love and care and good wishes, because I could be sitting here really angry about something that's going on in my life, but I'm choosing to say, I'm focusing on my love, the light, and oh, and this cute little scarf. See, this beautiful scarf was a gift, an unexpected gift. And it's one of the scarves to remember our folks across the globe who are in conflict regions where there's difficulties and dire needs. And so this is with solidarity for the mamas all over who have experienced loss in these tragic times. And so hmm, and so that's part of reason why I chose to wear this today is to kind of, give a nod to that. Well, it's lovely to see everybody. This is not a girls only club. This is for all of us. This is for they, them, he, she, whoever you are, because I can tell you right now that that is not something that I consider lightly. The LGBTQ plus community is very dear to me. My cousin is one of the foremost trans advocates and is trained in trans law. And great blessings to him for his service and his beautiful life, his wife, his family, grandbaby, beautiful grandbaby. And it's actually a beautiful story. Uh, do you mind me telling you this story? It's so fantastic. This is what I love about the positive aspects of looking at DNA and things like that. So I did my DNA search. I had no clue who I would be connecting to, and we thought maybe there was a baby out there, my brother's baby, maybe that we knew he had, or we thought he'd had, that they might come looking for family someday. So let's get that DNA done. I know that there's all the stuff about, oh, what are people doing with our DNA? But I don't know. I worked for the government and they watch everything that you do. So I'm going to live my life, whether they do that stuff or not, whether they're spying at me, whether they're listening to my phone or watching where I'm going or doing. You just have to live your life and move forward with your life. So, the great story is that I did my DNA and then my cousin calls me up and says, "Well, I didn't know he was my cousin." It's like fourth or fifth cousin, but who cares? We had known each other since before 1980 because I went to his school with his music school with his girlfriend. And he says, "You know what? I went and did my ancestry DNA. And you know what?" He says, I see this person. Her name is Julie Johnson, and she kind of looks like you and says she's my cousin, my fourth or fifth cousin. Now, mind you, he was adopted. And so I was actually the only blood relative that he'd known for how many years all these years. So it was just fantastic. Like, oh my God, all these years, you're my cousin. That is just crazy. I love it. And so, our connections and our relationships are so much more than we could possibly imagine. And so since before 1980, we've been friends, and he has a couple of kids, and I always felt like I was Aunt Jewel, and now I'm Aunt Jewel for real. DNA approved. So, love that. Nope, it sure doesn't. Duh. Absolutely. People are people. Creator doesn't make mistakes, doesn't make junk. We love everybody. I've got lots of kids around me that are all shapes and sizes and forms and identifications and stuff. And you know what? I absolutely love them very dearly. And I always tell them, you know where I live. Just if somebody's bothering you, just drive down behind my house, come in the back door anytime, night or day. I got you. All right. Hi, Patricia. Lovely to see you. Well, in our deepest DNA, back hundreds of years, and who knows how many thousands, who knows, um, yes, we are all identified as having similar source. Patricia says she's laying down. Let me get back up in here. That she's laying down. She didn't sleep the best. Also, big thank you to Kelly for filling in for Annie yesterday. I know that Kelly, she's just doing her thing. Got everybody all prayed up. I think it's lovely. You just rest. And when we're saying the prayers and doing all of that, we'll make sure that you're in here too, okay? Patricia, oh, there went my stomach. Growling, acting up. Does anybody have anybody else that they want to add? And if you can't stay or you want to come back later or whatever you need to do, it's just fine. And anybody that comes in later, I'm going to give us a Neptune Hertz 211 with 44 Hertz for us to be able to go with the flow. Allow spirit to flow with you. Absolutely, Liz. You're on the list. We have a lot of folks, the unsung heroes of the health journeys are the people with chronic illness or who have had an illness of some kind. When the breach of health, the dam of health burst, and had to change their lives completely and go through a lot of treatment and things like this. And it doesn't have to be one. There's so many things that have happened. One of my dear friends was just diagnosed with a disease that has now have her. She is in bed most of the time. She's working with physical therapy and trying to get stronger, and day by day, she's getting more determined. She's getting her energy up. She's getting the fire in her belly, yeah, I can do this one more day. Let's do this. Then we'll take a nap. Let's do this. And then we'll get through the next milestone and whatnot. And these are like the little health warriors. Good morning, J Cat Lady. So all of you with your health and keep shining your light through all of it the best you can. Allow yourself your rest. We're all here trying to work on the same stuff, trying to heal our deepest, ickiest things that we're afraid of. And I love what Annie Bear says. She says, love over fear every time, every single time. Just do that. And the best we can. So, no harm, no foul, no judgment from here. So, ah, yeah, that depression stuff. I love what Jim Carrey said. If you're depressed, what you need is that deep rest. The deep rest. Deep, 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 deeper than we thought. Because sometimes when we have something going on, some of the greatest stories are of people who fell, life and death ill. Black elk. I believe even Gandhi was sickly as a child, and that's when their spiritual gifts and their seeing and knowings began. So even though we've had something terrible happen, it may be that what it does is it opens up other centers. This with my ear, I may be opening up to hearing something else. What if I have some kind of light language? Who knows? Wouldn't be something that I ever picked to have, but what if I did? Or what if I hear a particular guide, or you hear a particular guide? Or maybe your husband needs to know somewhere deep inside that he's truly loved, and truly cared for by his angels and guides and his family up underneath it all. We're all going to pop out of here one day and go, whoa, how did we get through that? I don't know. The relatives are going to meet us and say, Yahoo, you made it. You graduated. So, whew, thank goodness that one's over with. But I want to stay. I'm thinking I'll be probably up into my 90s, or at least hit 90, from 85 to 90. I'll still be here. So that's why I'm kind of on a push to try and see if I can't get myself a little healthier. So I'd like to stay here a little longer, even if it's rough and crazy. He's resting. He lost his job because of the liability. He never rested because he was always planning ahead and dealing with problems. What a good guy. Blessed with a really good guy who took care of everything and took care of business. That's really something. Well, we'll wish the absolute best for him. Yeah, something to be said for the loyalty and the love in our families. And when our relatives and our loved ones, our spouses and others that have our backs, it's really something. It's like little modern warriors these days. Hopefully, he'll find his way. And anybody who wants to trade you some touch therapy or some chiropractic or anything like that, anybody that you know, these are the times to find our resources and little by little find our way. You probably have such help to him. How you doing, J Cat Lady? You doing all right these days? Let me see if I missed anything. So, anybody have anything new and beautiful to share? It's not all about me over here. And make sure you guys go to everybody's pages, their channels, and hit the like button and comment and do all the things that the algorithm loves, because it really makes a difference. Sometimes I'm not even sitting and listening to any one particular show. I'm like, oh, let me just go out there and do a bunch of clicking around and swoop in and say a little hello or leave an emoji, um, just to um, just to connect in and support everybody. Oh, good. I'm glad you're getting by, girl. Oh my gosh. How far do you have to go, Kelly? Well, that's great. I think that that's wonderful. You get to go take a trip and see the kids. That's fantastic. I hope you have a great time. Fill up your heart with all that love. Get some of that love going on. Oh, Barbara's digging into her closet. Uh-oh, watch out. You never know what you'll find in there. lots of jokes about closets, right? I used to work for a picture framer and I used to say, "Hey, why don't you change the name to your business from to out of the closet and onto the wall?" That's good. Yeah, we've been doing lots of cleaning. I watch a lot of videos on how people, organize because I've been organization challenged because of what was unidentified ADD-ishness, spectrumy, maybe. I don't know. But I could do 10 things. I could make earrings, make you a quilt, make you a blanket. Let's sing, let's do this, do that. I'll write a poem, I'll write a song, I'll do all kinds of stuff and then turn around and look at the house and go, oh man, girl, you need to do some dishes and organize these things and do this and that. And so that's always been one of my challenges. And there's a lot of scrutiny with all of that. People are not unkind. And now that I'm uh, a little wiser and there's a lot more information out there, um, you know, and I think that's part of why I didn't actually finish my master's is that I did tons and tons of bucket full of research. And putting together the final thesis was difficult with writing such a huge paper. And with stressors and all kinds of stuff on top of it, I wasn't able to finish. And then as circumstances went, I couldn't go back in time. And now I'm out of calendar. And the good news is that even though I wasn't able to finish it because of welfare and institution codes and waivers and different things, I was able to work underneath a licensed clinical social worker and do some beautiful things under that supervision and things that mean the world to me. That's how I was able to work in hospice, work at a hospital, and do medical social work um, because there was a high need. And for me, I had 62 units of a master's degree and I wasn't able to finish the paper. So, I still was given all the opportunities and learned what I needed to learn. So never underestimate that when you get a detour, when somebody, they say moves your cheese, and when your goals are thwarted or things like that, there's something always to learn. Oh, she's like, get those likes done in there. Ah, same for you, huh, Barbara? We know we all have gifts in our own ways, and to maximize those gifts and to throw off all of the judgments and whatnot of other people and sit in our own energy and on our own in our own light and our own good intentions and say, hey, you know what, anybody who's judgmental here and haven't walked in my shoes, and so let's all be kind to each other because we don't know all of what's going on with folks. Oh, anxious about the trip but trying to frame it as excitement. Well, we have to conserve our energy at the same time we're excited. And a nice meditative state for the road, you know? Take your pillows and all your goodies that you need and go easy as you can, and you'll get there. I see it. Hi, Liz. Grateful she was able to walk her dog. That's fantastic. The one block to the ocean. Hey, that's the best block that there is. Today, barely moving. So peaceful there. Disney Playa Mickey Mouse theme as their cruise ship comes in. So cute. Oh my gosh. How fun is that? My grands, they go to Disneyland all the time with the folks. And I don't know how they do it, but they absolutely love it. Isn't that something? Um, we all have our gifts. There's gifts in everything. And some days it's hard to find them. And we're deeply challenged. We have so much more pressure, the little pressure cooker and our little garden planet. I love this. Denise sends Kelly, sending her ease and grace and angels, blessings. I love it that you feel like you can be honest in here because you know what? I think that we can all have our boundaries and keep our some of our details to ourselves, but the stuff that demonstrates what resilience is to others, I think is very important. And it helps like lead the way. It's like come along, you know. It's like you're on a rope tow out there skiing. You couldn't get yourself up that mountain by yourself, but you hang on to that rope tow and you're going up a hill instead of sliding back down or landing on your backside. Been there, done that. I used to ski a lot and loved every minute of it. Well, not all of the moments. When you're up at the top of some hill and you didn't realize that it was a little more advanced than you were feeling comfortable with, that's a challenge. It's like, well, God, cheers to you. I'm gonna go slow. I'm just going to traverse side to side. No moguls for me today. Um, yeah, we want to be sliding backwards. We want to let our light shine us forward and feel that pull and that draw into the resilience that you're building every day and encourage others to do the same. And on the days that we don't have it, well, you know what? Then we just don't. And maybe somebody else might have something to share with you. I have a friend whose brother passed away yesterday. Her name's Beverly. She's 80 years old. And we're like besties. She calls me up, Jules, I couldn't sleep last night. I'm like, me neither. She has a way with words. She's so funny. I said, how old are you? Aren't we the same age? She is just as goofy and young at heart and so much fun. And she has AFib and a bunch of other things going on. I'm like, I told her, you know what? You can't go anywhere for a little while. You just stick around. It's very sweet. Is anybody having cherries? I just feeling like cherries for some reason. Maybe I need some. Well, I think that I want to start the Barbara says she fell a lot when she was little up at Soda Springs. Yeah, you do a lot of falling. That's the thing about skiing is that you learn how to fall. At least you try to. And if you're gonna fall, try not to do it really fast and not into a tree or off a cliff or something. Or into anybody else. I was always yelling, on your left, I'm new, I can't stop. All right, wonderful people. I think I'm gonna um uh the nose is running, you know? I think that Terry always talked about Reverend Saul and George coming in, and I think that I would like to acknowledge a very good possibility that George is here. I don't usually have my nose running, but when I'm feeling this, I'm starting to get an image and the cherries and stuff like this for some reason. Ah, nose running for days. Well, J Cat Lady, there's also the possibility we're having some allergies or colds. Spirit coming in. Well, I'd like to invite Spirit to be with us. I always set it up before I come in. I set my room up. I change my little pictures. I lit a candle of for the angels to watch over the children. For wearing the scarf for the children, and I did the aqua lead training this weekend. last weekend, and that puts you in touch with these wonderful, it's just amazing, the wonderful aspects of the waters. Good morning, Diana. So happy to see you here. See, I'm wearing it. Celebrating the moms, reverence to the moms, all us mamas, the time we spend with worrying about our kids and trying to do our best, and when things don't go well. And we pray for the recovery of all of the mothers and to be able to harness that sheer raw nerve of what's happened, channel it into peace and love, and work towards unification of the people on our planet and to peace and love and kindness. Yes, that's right. The barefoot moms for peace and our babies. Yes, please. Thank you very much. We'll take it any day. Coming soon to your neighborhood. Let's just keep that thing going. I'm a firm believer. I may have gotten sidetracked, but I'm going to keep going with this track. That what we're doing in these meditations and all throughout this community is we're building light. Marina does a wonderful show. Um, uh, Once a month, I believe it is, right, Diana? And she focuses on peace and love and light and a shine your light show. There's so many people that are doing beautiful new work to draw in the light, to build that foundation, uh, because I believe that the morning, that the dawn of a new age is really here, and that we have that energy. Hi there, Jax. So happy to see you. Yes, and I do have you still on our list. And everybody here is included. We're just going to have everybody on the list, all your loved ones, all your family members. Are you ready? Let's get into it. It's all the love and light that you can muster, all the activations that you've been trained in or even not. Feel yourself as you start to breathe into your body. Breathe in. Prepare to release a couple of things. Identify a couple of things in your mind's eye that you would like to release today. Fear-related things. All the things we worry about. One more good one. Allow that spirit that has been coming here and being here with us. Fill your rooms. Fill your energy up. Fill up your energy, your energetic tank with this love and light that's here for us, for each and every one of us. Ask your creator, your divine beings, your angels and guides to be with you, to surround you. A very crowded room right now. Allow that love to sink into you as you get your little mental carabiner. I brought the visual, a little red one for the root chakra, everybody. Just open that thing up and get it ready, because we're going to sink it down to the center of the earth, and we're going to let ourselves be grounded, to know that we're grounded and we're rooted in this beautiful light and love that is in our little garden plan and just waiting for us to take advantage of. It's here for us. This is what we came for. Breathe in and just let that root just sink down. Let's get ourselves connected to the center. Just a quick set into the center today without resistance. This is the one thing that we can do without resistance. At the very least, one good thing we can do today is ground yourself. Feel your feet steady. Now, today I don't have any shoes on. I have hidden salt blocks underneath my desk just in case I'm having a hard time grounding and filtering out. Imagine everything that you're worried about. Don't even have to name them all, just a couple of them by name. But Mother Earth knows what you need. Spirit knows what you need. We can trust that right here today, right now, in this practice of daily meditation that we're all working on to allow us to be grounded. They're open, almost everybody's there. After you settle there for just a minute, breathe. This is what it feels like to be grounded, for our trunk, our main source of earth energy and healing from the earth is well connected. And then we can have our energy body come back up, filter out and leave behind all the things that we don't want to take with us. All that stuff that needs to be left inside of the earth for the regurgitation, for the rocks to grind it down and make it new and make fresh earth with, to transmute and transform into making the new earth. The crystalline clear waters, there's more water in the earth than there is externally in our oceans and waterways. Harness that beautiful, sweet, pure energy and bring that up into you. Grab a couple crystals on your way. Find one that you've been looking for and ask if you can take it with you. Maybe Mother Earth will hold out her hands and say, "This is my gift to you, my dear one. Take it with you to help you through your day." I have a beautiful aquamarine here in my hand, in my mind's eye, and I would like to put that into my heart space. Bring all that energy up with you through your root chakra, through your sacral chakra. We don't have to do a big giant cleaning, just gently move things around. Want to be as gentle as we can with our body and our energies, and just allow this to vibrate and regenerate little by little through the day. Remind yourself that you set the tone for your life today of healing, that vibration and that regeneration here, all of us on this special, beautiful little garden planet, our oasis in space, according to those who just went around the moon. Now let's go through that heart, the high heart. Let's open up that throat. Say what we need to say. If it's a boundary, as gentle as you possibly can. For we don't know how sensitive the people are, that they don't know that they're by their very energy, that they might be dipping into yours without even knowing. Because we're all learning about our own energies and how we work within each other's energies. And our third eye, that we might open up this center and let that jewel, that India cut jewel right there, sparkle. If you can put your hands down below the base of your neck and by your third eye here, go ahead and let that connect. Open out into your crown chakra. Open that thing up if it's having a hard time. Breathe and let it go. Maybe we could try to go around the dark side of the moon today. Let's follow the path of the Apollo. Imagine that there you are seeing the beautiful Earth, our beautiful planet, with the energy from the inside of the Earth to all the way around the moon, so that we can draw down that beautiful energy of the moon. The moon, the divine feminine. People watch the moon all the time, every night. Lovers say, "I'm outside, I'm looking at the beautiful moon and I'm thinking of you and sending you love." Family members say, "Oh, look at children, please come out and look at the moon. It's so beautiful." We always sing a little song. We'd stand and hold hands and sing a song to the moon. And I'd just make up a little song and we'd sing it, and we're just silly. And as we're looking at that planet, know that this is a very intense time of learning and growing for humanity. We can't control it, but we can add our spark of love, goodwill, kindness, and drive and dream of peace. We can always do that and celebrate every positive thing that's happening and all the people that are doing little things, like even this beautiful, sweet gift of this scarf. Now hold that planet right here between your hands, metaphorically, visually. What a beautiful, beautiful, remarkable planet. Images we've never seen before. Bring stark vision of our beautiful planet Earth from the moon. And imagine that the crystalline energy that we were just in the middle of, in the center of the planet, that crystalline energy is spinning and spinning, not to move the planet faster, but to add to the knowledge that is crystalline energy. Crystals are form of the waters of the earth and the waters of the universe. And may that be bright and lit brightly for you. And that positive energy that is brewing in this planet as a foundation for bringing peace into this world and new relationships, new friendships, new symbiotic relationships, new modes of reciprocities and balance, bringing ease and light and love to our brothers and sisters across the planet, and especially for the children, and all of the healing that needs to happen and the justice that needs to occur on their behalf. Bring that beautiful light into your own heart. And bring it up into your high heart, because that's where it belongs, that sense of community. And with all that expansive love that we have, I'm going to go through our big old list because I just wanted to bring everybody in here. The Artemis, yes. Kim's Pepper Puppy for Wayne for his recovery from his surgery. Kelly Bach and her travels and her health. For John and Eileen. Salama and her job. Oxford Cat. All that she needs. Patricia Hernandez as she rests here this morning for her sciatica and the property issues and her solid sense of home. Jen B and her legs. J Cat Lady for her heart. Jack's recovery and surgery and all of her health journey. Sending love to everybody. For Tarot Ask Backwards. Needs some love and light and healing. And hopefully the situation with his gums is getting better. For Leah and her ankle, right ankle. For Gary's feet. For Brent, Denise, and Derek. Love and love and love. Pam in a concussion. Some of these people aren't here, but I'd like to remember them here today. Especially since it's National Unicorn Day. Sue Toffee for her move. Liz in awe for her beautiful ocean home. For Marby G, all that she needs, love and light. Amanda's had a surgery or having a surgery. Blessings to you. Barbara B and all that she needs, light and love. Marit and her husband Leopold for strength. For Lorraine Orr and all of her health needs. For Wolf Girl, Oracle, Dolly, Rachel, for your surgery. It's probably happening now, and if not, that she might be in recovery. I don't know. You go, girl. Prayers for Allie. For Terry, our lovely Terry, our Hold Your Space girl, for Michael and for her family. So much love. For Paul and Lillian, for Linda G, and her little pupper Blue, ease and grace for all of us with loss. Carolina's Brandy, Amber Gloria's husband, Nina and Al, for our beautiful planet, for prayers for peace globally, prayers for all of the mothers and the fathers too. Let's not forget. Prayer for America. Prayer for America, prayer for America, prayer for America. We can be one of the most amazing sources of healing and restoration in the future. Let's pray for that. Pray for our veterans and our military currently. If anybody has anything to add, please do so from your heart, that we might take that love and that light that we have here in our heart and all the love and the prayers for everyone. Hi, Sarah. You did get to come back in. That's good. Glad to see you. Let's see, what else did I miss? Yes, please and thank you, everybody. And so with that, bring yourselves back into your own house, your space. Hold on to this love and light during the day. Good morning, Cheryl. It's 4 a.m. in Hawaii. She couldn't sleep and she found the channel. Thankful that she found us. Blessings to you, Cheryl, in our beautiful Hawaii. And if you're in your prayers again, say a good prayer for Hawaii. It's a truly beautiful place. It's the heart of the world. I swear it is. And all our families, relatives on Maui and other islands. And thank you, Cheryl, for finding us. You know, I think that we find what we need on these days when we're needy. So much love to everybody. Tomorrow, where we should have another meditation show with Annie Bear. And we'll be seeing everybody. I usually do Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Annie Bear does Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And when Diana feels like she'd like to jump in, she might take a Friday. And we have backup systems going. Apparently, here we are doing it. We're rocking and rolling with the love, the light, and keeping our healing going. And please take care of yourselves the best you can and go easy on yourself. Find a little kernel of happiness in your day and joy, and create meaning and build your resilience. Much love to everybody. You have a beautiful day, and love seeing everybody. See you again soon. Have a good day.